Hello and welcome to this NDTV special. Today we come to you from one of the most renowned minority institutions in the political capital of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. This grand old institution, the Shia PG College, has helped shape minds over the past several years. Well, there is a saying in Uttar Pradesh that if you're born in the most populous and the biggest state of the country, you are born with your political DNA. Over the past 1 month, several of these young voters, more than 1 crore of them, have identified their political DNA, their ideologies. So what are these concerns that dominate their mind space? What are the issues that help them shape their political choices? Who are these youth icons that they look up to? These are some of the issues that will be hotly debated over the course of next half hour. I'm Anand Zanane.
And I'm Kashish, and a very warm welcome and thank you for joining us once again. Now, Anant and I were talking about it earlier, and we decided that while we've been covering elections for the last several weeks, we've been chasing leaders, we've been chasing party spokespersons, we've been chasing all kinds of controversies. But what's really seems to have slipped through the cracks is really what's going on in the minds of the young people. In fact, the first-time voters of Uttar Pradesh, many of these people have gone and voted for the first time. Let's try and get a sense from them about what are the kind of issues that have actually taken them to the polling booth. Is politics really relevant amongst the youth today? Now, before we throw the debate open, I want a quick show of hands of how many people went this election and voted. Raise your hands, everybody who went and voted in this election. I mean, that's probably barely 30% of the people here. Any one of you want to share with us why you didn't go and vote in this election?
हमारे बाहर जितनी भी पार्टीज है सब में कितना करप्शन सिर्फ पार्टीज ही में है. हर किसी पे कितने क्रिमिनल केसेस चल रहे हैं, बट दे आर स्टिल इन गवर्नमेंट. उनके पास टिकट है, वो इलेक्शंस लड़ रहे हैं.
See, I didn't go to vote because our constitution provides us the right to cast no vote. That is under this form 70. If we fill that form, we are free not to cast our vote because we don't find any party eligible enough to whom we can cast our vote. But since that form was not available in the polling booth near my place, so I didn't go to cast.
आपको पॉलिटिक्स क्यों पसंद नहीं है?
पॉलिटिक्स इज अ वेरी पैथेटिक स्टेज. क्योंकि सर जब हम लोग स्टेज पे पहुंचते हैं,
पसंद ना करने की बात ही नहीं है. आप अगर पॉलिटिक्स को पसंद नहीं करेंगे तो कल बदलेंगे क्या आप? क्योंकि युवा आप हैं और आपको ही बदलना होगा. उत्तर प्रदेश से गंदा नाला गलत है. तो आप अगर आप ऐसा बोलते तो ये बताइए, आप युवा करते रहते हैं तो आप घुसते क्यों नहीं? अगर आपका गंदा नाला उसको समझते तो आपको ही उठना पड़ेगा उसको चेंज करने के लिए.
हर 5 साल में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हमको इजाजत देता है कि हम अपना कैंडिडेट चेंज कर सकते हैं. तो हर 5 साल में हमारे पास मौका मिलता है.
Isn't it time for the youth to get involved? हर पार्टी में हर नेता यंग फेसेस लाके ये बोल रहा है कि यूथ हमारे साथ जुड़े, क्योंकि उनको पता है कि युवाओं की शक्ति आज की पॉलिटिक्स में कितनी ज़्यादा अहम है.
युवा चेहरे वो लाए, उससे युवाओं को भ्रमित किया. एक तरफ कहते हैं कि युवाओं को हम बेरोजगारी भत्ता देंगे. आप रोजगार नहीं दे सकते, आप हमें बेरोजगारी भत्ता देंगे. कहाँ से आएगा ये धन, कहाँ से आएगा राजस्व? टैक्सेस बढ़ाएंगे जिससे और महंगाई बढ़ेगी. ये चीज समझने वाली है. युवा ये चीज समझ चुका है. नए चेहरे ला के भी वो उनकी जो सोच है वो नहीं बदली है. पार्टी सोच हमेशा वही रही है.
What we are doing, we are moving away from it, and that is not the real solution to that.
The fact that the youthful faces of this election are being brought up, Rahul Gandhi being one of them, Akhilesh Yadav being one of them, trying to project a very progressive face of his party, saying that they will give laptops. Varun Gandhi being another leader that will start campaigning now in the western parts of the state. Abhishek Mishra, a professor from IIM Ahmedabad who's contesting from Lucknow. Are these faces going to be, decisive in shaping your political choices?
I think they can bring about a positive outcome to society because they are young, they have their own mindset, they have their own ideas which they can work accordingly, and especially in politics we have old people around. So definitely we need a change.
उत्साहित तो करें कम से कम, और लोगों की तरह नेताओं को घर में बैठकर तो काम नहीं कर रहे, कम से कम बाहर तो निकल रहे हैं. उनसे युवा उत्साहित तो हो रहा है.
Rahul Gandhi is adopting new strategies.
राहुल गांधी जो है घर से बाहर निकलकर सबका युवा का साथ दे रहे हैं, तो क्या ये जो हमारे अखिलेश यादव है और ये सब जो है अदर पार्टी के युवा हैं, तो ये क्या घर में बैठे हैं?
कि जब अन्ना हजारे का कैंपेन चल रहा था, सारे युवा शक्ति उनके साथ में थी, मगर किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का कोई युवा कैंडिडेट अन्ना हजारे के साथ नहीं था.
Do you think his campaign of corruption was relevant to people like you?
See, it's okay. He's making an effort. If he had to take a part and bring about a change in the corruption, he would have joined politics in much earlier.
So you would have liked if Anna Hazare would have stepped into Uttar Pradesh. He hasn't even stepped into UP, by the way.
Yes.
stepped into UP, contested and made the difference that he's talking about.
Anna factor you're saying is effective on polls. Why do you say that? क्यों आपको लगता है कि अन्ना फैक्टर इफेक्टिव है polls?
क्योंकि अन्ना का फैक्टर जो था उसने यूथ को जोड़ लिया एक जगह पे। यूथ को दिल्ली का रामलीला का अनशन देख लीजिए आप, कोई जंतर मंतर का अनशन देख लीजिए, उसने यूथ को जोड़ा। जो यूथ जो नहीं निकलता था घर से, सिर्फ पढ़ाई के लिए ही रहता था, उसने ये सोचा कि मैं अब इस फील्ड में उतर के मैं कुछ देश के लिए कर सकता हूँ। उसमें बहुत सारे ऐसे भी लोग थे जो कभी पॉलिटिक्स में नहीं इंटरेस्ट रखते थे। उन्होंने अन्ना हजारे कैंपेन देख के तो अन्ना हजारे से इंस्पायर होकर पॉलिटिक्स में स्टेप करने की सोची।
I want to enter politics. Is it money only that one needs to have or that background that I should have a politics?
Okay, so she's brought up a really important point of dynastic politics and how difficult it is for one of the reasons why youth doesn't want to get involved in politics is because you think it's really dirty. The other reason is because you find that it's got many restrictions in how you can actually participate yourself if you want to become leaders. Is that something that stops many of you from perhaps wanting to get into politics?
पॉलिटिक्स की पाठशाला होती है छात्र संघ का चुनाव, वो यूपी में पिछले 4 सालों से लगातार बंद है। हम अपना नेता चुन नहीं सकते, हम एक नया नेता खड़ा नहीं कर सकते, तो कहां से उभर के आएंगे नए चेहरे? तो वही देखेंगे जो पॉलिटिकल, वो एक होता ना कि राजतंत्र वाली बात हो जाती है, प्रजातंत्र नहीं रह जाता है, राजतंत्र वाली कि राजा का लड़का ही राजा बनेगा।
The NDTV news app had redefined the entire genre. Now another market beater. It's already hit #1.
NDTV Profit, India's #1 finance app. Download free at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Live stream of NDTV Profit, market news and your easy to manage portfolio. Download now ndtvprofit.com/apps.